everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump straight into the video. One thing I like to do before I begin my shower is I like to dry brush. When I dry brush, I like to brush in the direction towards my heart, and I dry brush from my neck all the way down to my feet, as you could see. This is something that might take a while for you to get used to if you're new to it, but once you get used to it, it is very beneficial. Dry brushing not only helps on the outside, but it also helps internally with lymphatic drainage, so it's overall just very beneficial for you. While doing this, I am being gentle and I'm just doing it in little strokes at a time. What I'm mixing right here is Aztec healing clay and apple cider vinegar. When I'm doing this mask, I like it to be like a thicker consistency. So I like to put this on before the shower. That way I could rinse off in the shower and it allows it time to dry up more easily. I also put this mask underneath my underarms, and I also like to put this mask anywhere else where I have acne or where I would just like to detoxify. Once I'm done applying the mask all over, as you can see, I do it in a pretty thick layer. I like to wait until it's completely dry and then I rinse it off in the shower. While my mask is drying, I start to do everything else that I need to do for my shower. So one of the first things I like to do is sugar scrub. I do like to sugar scrub on dry skin because I feel like that gives me the most effective form of exfoliation. I also make sure to sugar scrub my feet as well as my heels just to get rid of all the dead skin and all the dry skin. And because this is another form of exfoliation, I tend to do this maybe like once a week. Yeah, maybe once a week is when I do this. I then like to apply water to the sugar scrub to soften it and make it more glidey because I like to keep this on when I shave. When I shave, I do use a new razor every single time because I get the best results with that. Now that I have done everything else and my mask is fully dry, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off. When I do this, I like to dampen the mask and rub it because the mask has like these little granulates, which is like a form of exfoliation. So I just like to wet my hand with like lukewarm water and then just rub it off of my face to try to exfoliate it as well. Obviously, don't be too rough, be pretty gentle. And then once I rinse it off completely, I do like to use cold water to rinse off the mask. I've been using this new washcloth with this body wash I love. As you could tell, I'm trying to pump out every last bit of it. And I just like to rub my skin all over. I make sure to do it everywhere, under my arm, behind my ears, my belly button. I do my feet as well. And I do all the cracks and crevices. I don't like to be too rough because this washcloth is on the rougher end and it's a form of exfoliation. And what I like about this washcloth is it has like two little loops at the end, so I'm able to like hold on while I clean my back thoroughly. Since using this washcloth, I've noticed that my skin is way more smoother than it normally has been, and my overall skin tone is much more brighter and even. And this is my skin right outside of the shower. It's still wet, but as you can see, the overall skin tone is pretty even and my legs look pretty smooth. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and a like. Bye, see you next time.